years ago. He is an absolute charming person off stage and hilarious human being on stage. I want you all to give a warm welcome to the very funny Tad Hudkins, everybody. Let's hear it! Woo! Hello, Columbus. How are you? Okay, thank you all very much. Now, before we get started, I do have to give a little disclaimer. Now, I have level 1 autism. Now, let me tell you what that means. I mean, I'm going to stutter and I'm going to repeat my words, but we're all cool with that, right? We're all cool with that, right? Now, I'm going to answer the question that came to your mind first, which is, how do you get the level 2 autism? Well, that's easy. You go in the castle, you rescue the princess. Oh, yes. Well, actually, you know what? A few months ago, I went to New York City for the first time ever, and I discovered their favorite game. And that game is you look down on the sidewalk and you ask yourself, pizza sauce or blood? Oh, those are chunks. There's got to be pizza sauce. Oh, no, that's... Well, anyway, also, even though I have autism, I am a blue belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yes, and I actually competed. And so I do this both. That means for one of them, I get in front of a group of people and they laugh at my performance, and the other is stand-up comedy. Well, now that you got to know myself, and I think you can tell I'm a heavy-set guy, so let's make some bad jokes about myself. You all ready? Yeah, okay, good. Now, everyone talks about you gotta work on your core exercises, but the problem with me, of course, my core is caramel. And I also found out that I have according to the doctor, I have a fatty liver. You know what that means, right? That means when I die, they're going to cut it out and serve us for gras. And one more fact joke about myself, just one more, and I said that, and I got to say, I like doing 69s. The problem is, at my size, they end up doing like 88s. Now, let me tell you, I do make a lot of fat jokes about myself, but seriously, I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost about 75 pounds. You think that's wonderful, except that. I haven't reached my ultimate goal yet, which is so that babies do not look at my chest and they start licking their lips. Yeah, the thing is, but you got to experience it. I remember lying on the ground one time, and this baby started crawling, and it started crawling on top of me, which I got to admit is a feat in itself. They had to rescue one baby because of lack of oxygen. But anyway, the baby started crawling on me, and for some reason they started going and started biting my nipple. Yeah, the thing is, you can't really toss the baby off because people frown upon that one. But all of a sudden, the baby bit in a certain way, and something started coming out. And I realized it was cold. It was getting, oh my goodness, I was making soft serve. And of course, the baby is curious, so they had to go to the other side and see if they can get chocolate out of the other one. Maybe that's why a couple of them, when they grew up, they pointed at me and went, Dairy Queen. I was wondering how they figured out the clean part so easily, but never mind about that. But here's the thing I realized about myself. Evidently, my tits work more often than the machine at McDonald's. Now, as a comedian, you wonder where you get your material out. Oh, you just gotta look around. This is a true headline I saw a few years ago. It was, Missouri church leader paid for grinders sex acts using Arby's gift cards. And let me tell you, the only thing in that story that didn't involve any meat was Arby's. But there's one story I saw a long time ago and it stuck me. And this was the actual headline. TikTok dudes are dipping their balls in soy sauce for, quote, science. Yeah, you know what that means, right? I think that means we have run out of tips for masturbation. But let me just say this. I'll tell you this. I got one more joke. So I'll tell you this. I will now give you what I think is the biggest reason for that. Why men dip their balls in soy sauce. It's because after the dog is done licking the peanut butter off of them, For the dog, the soy sauce is a great palate cleanser. And you know what? That is my time. And thank you all very much. Okay? Thank you all very much. One more time for Chad, everybody.